What plane is that now? Holy moly. Is that a 747-900? Of course. Yeah, welcome to the interesting Instagram site of Airplane Photoshop. Haters will say it's Photoshop indeed. Let's see what they have here. This is a big as well. We've got some more concepts. A390, which is the A380 but advanced. We've got the A360, which is the A350 but advanced. This is MD-80 reloaded, huh? I mean, what are they saying here? Breaking. Airbus have paused the A390 program due to long-term drop in demand. Oh, okay, so that's it. They're basically being a news site. Wow, that is, Now this is a very cursed image. Holy moly, what did you do, Airplane Photoshop? So we gotta, okay, let's put this together. This is an Airbus A340 from the engine-wise, at least, or the winglets, right? That's some A340 in there. And there's also an A330 in there, because there's not the middle landing gear, right? And you can see the tilted landing gear, right? Which we always like, because it makes landings look better. But then there's the longer fuselage and the nose of the 747. It's very fun to analyze these pictures, very funny. 474-400. Even the name is cursed. That's indeed. Now, what is this plane? That's an A340, right? With a middle landing gear, right? This is the difference between the A330 and the A340 to analyze this properly. So it's basically an elongated version of the A340. Am I making this video funny? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how this thing would even take off though as well. But it's a indeed. That's a indeed. Okay, we've got a 747. Oh my god, what is that nose landing gear? First, let's talk about the plane itself. Nose landing gear of a main landing gear of a 777, I guess. Making this plane kind of look like a tank. Pretty sick. Then we've got landing gear, something. And maybe let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is just Ryanair having a 747. This is basically the 747... Reloaded, and there's like a whole news article to this one. Ryanair have announced their intention to fill the new Boeing 7.747s with 537.5 passengers. So there's half a passenger. What counts as half a passenger now is the question. Is that children? I mean, children can easily go into the overhead bins. Yeah. Come on, next post. That's a lot of hms. That's a lot of hms indeed. All right, what is this plane? We've got okay, these are 777s, but a little modified. First of all, this one right here. Virgin Australia, I would think, yes. This is actually here a 777, a longer one. But the thing is, only the fuselage has been made longer and, has been adapted. The wing has kind of been pushed forward. Also the tail wings, right? That's a, Would this plane fly? We don't know. Hey, there's also the A340. This is so dumb. Okay, A340. I mean, instead of 4 engines, it could also have 6 engines, as it does here. And long fuselage. I don't know if this would take off. Probably not. Just weight and balance. Of course this wouldn't take off. Weight and balance doesn't work at all. But this is something called the...
7,777,777,777.
Normal aircraft name to say, of course. Totally great. We've got a Qantas it has a 747, but a little bit modified. Has a very interesting nose landing gear. Pretty much like the whole plane is nose now, isn't it? It's so stupid, but it's actually pretty funny. This is what you would see on all those YouTube videos talking about the biggest planes. I mean, I've already made a dedicated video to these videos. Holy moly. There are some weird YouTube videos out there. This one is probably a little weird as well, but that's another story. This is a great 747 concept as well. Also with the 777 main landing gear as a nose landing gear. Okay, let's check out now. We've got an MD-11. But they have replaced the engines with 3 cockpits and the 1 cockpit with 1 engine. Now I have a few questions. Who is the cockpit in control? Also, where does the air that the jet engine sucks in go to? I'm guessing it'll be a little freezing here in the cabin. Yeah. Okay, there's also another photo here in the slide. That is a big an engine that is pretty much as large as the plane itself. That's nice to see here. I mean, I do miss the MD-11. Also, I do miss KLM flying at all to this airport here, St. Martin, Princess Diana Airport. Damn, a long time, huh? So, yeah, this, I mean, this plane makes a little bit more sense now. This is now in Washington? This is Washington, right? Why would Ilyushin fly here? Some Russian planes fly here. Even though, if I'm being honest, this is probably the most realistic Photoshop of planes, right, in this video. We've got the Ilyushin Il-76, right? Yeah, the Il-76, the most dangerous plane, I think, on the planet. This thing now has 2 engines, but in the Photoshop it has 3. Pretty much just 1 engine added. I mean, that's not too far off. Playing fly. Also, this is, I think, I'm super bad at this, honestly. Somewhat 96. Yeah, I mean, you know, that one also only has 4 engines, and what they've just done is put another engine here. I think I'm overanalyzing this, am I right? Okay. Okay, we've got the A.3 prototypes. Alright, so this is, I think, an A300 or 2 A300s, which have been shortened out. I mean, that reminds me of that one 737 I was flying, like, a while ago. In the actual flight simulator, it didn't properly fly, obviously, because, you know, way too much surface area here for lifting. So, yeah, but, alright. Vietnam Airlines, we have a Dreamliner with another deck. I mean, that's a cool idea, but it's a big, Wait, why would you not, like, just expand the plane, make it longer, and then it would actually fly? I think that's what's been done, right? They removed some seats here from the back and put them on top. Also called the MD-787-7. That is a very easy title. The cruise ship is back. I mean, I can remember flying that one in the flight simulator as well. It didn't fly either. Yeah, this is a 747 or something, modified into a cruise ship. Which, by the way, would never work. I mean, just from the sheer size. Look at how big the cruise ship is, and look at how small the 747 actually is. That's a big for sure. Holy moly. A380 replaced with 747 cockpit? We've got a 747 with A380 cockpit. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, this is very interesting because I mean the 747's cockpit is on the second deck and inverted. That's gonna come in handy. I mean, we gotta say that. Look at that tail wheel here. Great. So yeah, guys. I mean, I just made a whole video on an Instagram page, Airplane Photoshop. Is that normal to do as a YouTube channel with